All right, folks, we're showing you how to make a reverse tie-dye here. She's got bleach in the water. Is that just straight bleach, or?
It's bleach. It's that real thick bleach and water mixed.
Yeah, like concentrated bleach with water. What, about half and half?
Yeah, sorta.
Sorta. How much? What do you think? This is what we used. How much? What do you think the ratio is? You used half and half, 3/4.
3/4. And it's mostly bleach.
Mostly bleach. So we just got these black shirts, cotton shirts, and we've already tied them up.
I'm not saturating them either, just enough to get the surface of it wet, because this stuff is soaked down in it.
And it's best to do it out in the sun. It'll
activate the bleach better.
Yeah. Hopefully you're gonna have enough in there. It's kind of hard to do them long ones that I made. One thing about it, whenever you do a reverse tie-dye, you don't have to worry about it not being clean. It's working already. One thing we found out is you do want to use that real concentrated bleach.
It works better.
Yeah, that El Cheapo bleach, we tried it and it didn't work quite as good. If you got a little left over, you can kind of go back over any that looks weak, I reckon.
Yeah. There ain't much left in there.
All right, there goes Ellery Lynn. One thing about it, if you make a video, you'll be guaranteed to get a car go down the road or a plane fly over.
Yeah.
All right, that's step one. Now we'll let this sit for a while. How long you let it sit, Nikki? All day?
No. You let it go all day, the bleach will eat through them.
So
just
how long?
Check on it in about 10 minutes or so and see how white they are, because you want them pretty pale. Cause so see, that's orange. That orangish color right there won't take very good with your colors.
So we'll come back in a little while and we'll turn the camera back on when we get to step 2. All right, we back to these shirts. So you can see how some of them's turned a lighter color. So now what you do is you rinse them off. Get the excess bleach, or you got to try to get all the bleach out of it. The trick with this thing is you don't untie.
Yeah.
Because you want it, when you put the dye on there, you want it to keep the same design. So basically, you just rinse them out, is this step. It's pretty straightforward. Just use plain water. You want to try to get all the bleach out you can. The key is try to get all the bleach out of it and try not to screw up the way it's tied while you mash it. Especially if you've done it with rubber bands, you got to be careful. You could almost soak it in the water, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I figured out what was going on with my water pressure. use a little more bleach. So I'm gonna have to go now and see if I can find some.
All right, folks, so you get the idea of this. That's this step. Try to get all the bleach out of them without screwing up the way you got them tied. All right, I'm gonna stop the video and we'll come back when we get all of them rinsed, and then we'll just dye them as you normally would, but we'll show you that process. All right, folks, we got these things bleached out and rinsed out, so now we can put some color on them. So we'll show that process. It ain't much to show. It's pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory. Just get some colors and put it on there. Get what we got.
It'd be stupid to put black on there.
Yeah, it'd be pretty stupid. You want me to just go all the way across with this red on everything?
Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
Well, red works pretty good on these.
Yeah, this green works pretty good too. I didn't know you meant like that, because you're going to put more than that on there.
Well, I have to flip it over.
I think you need to do more on the top too. That's it.
Here's the lid. Dang, we ain't got no yellow, do we?
Yeah. Lemon yellow right there in the middle.
Yeah, it's kind of weak, especially on this. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
This usually holds up pretty good. It's blue. Seems like.
I wouldn't do them all the same color.
Maybe this green, well, that's that yellow, huh? Let's try a little of that. Boy, it's really coming out of here, ain't it?
What, that pink
Like
one?
the powder. See what
Yeah,
I mean?
that one didn't break down very good for some reason. I wouldn't even use it. I didn't put enough urea in it or something. This one looks like a rainbow snow biz.
All right, y'all get the idea of this. I'm gonna cut the camera off. It's just steadily going. All right, now the important thing to do is put these things in a bag. That's pretty self-explanatory also. Pop them in there and wrap it up. Something like that. Let's see a couple of them, thank you.
Guess I need to go get some more.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
Use that for a garbage bag, huh? You wrap these things in a bag and let them sit for about 24 hours and they'll be good to unwrap. I'll come back, make another video whenever we get them after they've set. We'll see what they look like. All right, Jim. This is the next day on them shirts. Now we'll wash them out and see what they look like. All right, get a little water in this thing. Might as well just throw them on in there, I reckon. Start mashing them out, huh? I guess I ought to put some gloves on, huh? Or you want to rinse them out?
Well, we should probably just do a couple at a time. That way the colors don't bleed onto the lighter colors.
Yeah. Probably about that amount, huh? You're doing a pretty good job. You might as well do it. See how these look.
If I do them like this and then put them up there and you spray them out.
All right. I'll hold it up where you can see it on the camera. That looks pretty cool.
It'll look better once it's rinsed.
Pretty much typical design there. Typical spiral, I guess they call it. But those are the black shirts that we bleached out, so it gives it kind of a little more black in there. Here's another one. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see that pretty good. Yeah, it'll look a little different once you wash it out in the washing machine. It'll be a little bit weaker. You get the idea anyway. These are all that spiral type design. Looks pretty cool. Nothing too extravagant. Pretty neat looking. You want me to do that and you can hold them up.
Okay.
Whatever suits you.
You're prettier than I am, so
Yeah,
you can just
right.
stand there.
That don't say that. Yeah, right.
That one looks cool.
I look like crap. Yeah, that looks great. I like that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, these are reverse dyes.
Yeah. What's that mean? It's black shirt.
Yeah,
bleached
black
out?
shirt instead of white.
That's what I thought. And I was just saying it so that folks on the...
We probably dump that out and
Internet
put some
knows.
fresh in there.
Huh?
We probably should dump that out and put some fresh in it, you think?
Yeah, probably.
Pretty dark.
Yep. Oh, I still got it. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. I have to turn it this way where you can see it. Where it ain't blocking. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Looks kind of like a, some kind of thing on it. Like
A psychedelic zebra.
yeah, it looks kind of like a sound bite. If you turn it sideways, it looks like a sound bite or something. See how that looks. That's a big one there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty much the same deal. Worked pretty good though. That's pretty cool looking. I like that one. That's probably my favorite one, that spiral one out of that bunch so far. Another one of those. Pretty much the same deal. Looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool color. Here, let me hold it up there long enough they can get a look at it. See what that looks like. Pretty cool. I like it. Reverse dye. Works out pretty good. It's a little more work. It adds an extra step to it. But, you know, it's a darker color. A lot of people like them. We sell them up at the flea market. People seem to like them, but again, you have to charge a little more money for them because putting a lot more time into it. And then you gotta buy bleach. I guess that's all it was in there.
Yeah.
There's one more down in there. See how this turned out. Thing inside out. You have to fold it inside out like that to get it to do right. And up in its own sleeve. I'll have to make a video of that sometime showing how to do that. Now this one turned out. That looks pretty cool. I like that yellow in there. Pretty neat. Pretty cool designs. And they'll lighten up a little more whenever we wash them in the washing machine, but you get the idea. Reverse tie-dye, man. Make some.